Guys, Martin is back again. Let's get into it. So some of you guys have asked me to do a review of Gourmand leather and rich leather from Zara. Again guys, I've already done reviews on these fragrances, but I'm just giving you my thoughts on the updated version. So guys, the new version comes in a bottle similar to this one. This is 8.0, but it's a similar type of bottle. It's like the tobacco collection type of bottle, but ultimately it's the same thing. But for me guys, when I've done my review and I smelt it, the reason why I won't be doing reviews of the new bottles is because I have the original bottles right here, which is rich leather here, and this is Gourmand leather. Now just starting off with rich leather, for the note breakdown on their website, they say it has bergamot, iris and leather. When you look on Fragrantica, again, this is for the new version and the old version, it's saying that it has in the top notes pink pepper, mid notes is pineapple, and then it has leather, and I believe it's iris or moss in the base notes, so it's saying it's moss. And for me guys, this was an attempt on Aventus before Vibrant Leather came out. So this one guys is like a precursor to that. This one is, you do get the hints of the Aventus type of pineapple, slightly bergamot sort of smell, slightly fizzy this one. I think that could be the pink pepper actually, with maybe leather. I don't know if it's really got leather in it. Moss maybe so, but leather I wouldn't really say. It's not a very heavy fragrance. It's okay guys, it's a bit of a fresh one. It doesn't project anywhere like Vibrant Leather, it doesn't project anywhere like Aventus. It doesn't have any real breakdown to it in respect of complexity of notes. It's okay as a staple fragrance, day-to-day fragrance. The cost of this now guys, I believe in the UK, if you buy a double pack with the 2 for 1, so that's including 2 of these in the new bottles, is $17.99, which I don't think is a bad price as such. But with Vibrant Leather out there, I don't know if it's really worth purchasing it for this one. Maybe as a gift set for somebody, maybe so. But ultimately guys, when I smell the difference between the new one and the old one, as we know already, it's the same thing. The juice is exactly the same. I'm not getting any difference in respect of the notes or longevity. It doesn't really project for me on my skin. Doesn't mean it's a bad fragrance, but I don't really get much by way of any difference. So I won't be purchasing a new bottle. There's no sense. Makes no sense for me to do so. You can see how much juice I have still left in here, and I actually have original bottles of Vibrant Leather as well. So even that, I think that did change with Vibrant Leather and the new version. The new version is slightly more lemony, while the old version was slightly very heavy on the birch, to the point it smelled like pretty much like urine. To me, I didn't really like that one. But for this one guys, it's not complex. As I say, it's not a heavy fragrance. It's not as lemony. It doesn't really project as much. Maybe you get mango, it's a slight sweet sort of scent, but again, probably for an office fragrance it's okay. Casual, yes, but I wouldn't really expect much, because unless you're in the high heat guys, I wouldn't really expect much of a reaction. I have worn this, and as you can see, but I've not worn a lot of it, and I've not really had much by way of reaction, because by the time, be honest, it doesn't really last that long. The performance to me is only at the most an hour. After that I can't really smell anything else, and after that guys, I think that's probably the end of this fragrance. It is very linear for me on this one. Now that was the attempt at Aventus, and again you can see that in the new bottles, and that is rich leather. Now the other one guys, this is Gourmand leather. I'll spray this on this hand again. Won't be purchasing the bottle. You see how much juice I have left in this one. Now this one is slightly sweeter. This one was a take on Jean Paul Ultra Mal. So this one is supposed to have, from what I would have thought, maybe pear and things of that nature, because it's quite like a fruit punch type of smell. And I think, to be honest guys, this one is probably closer to Ultramal than this one is closer to Aventus, just because maybe this one can't really live up to the level of complexity of that fragrance, while this one, again, is linear guys, probably more by way of projection. You do get that pear note. You do get, on their website, they're saying that this one has, for rich leather, this one has bergamot, iris and leather. Well, for me guys, actually, apologies, they're saying it's got pink pepper, a pineapple and mango. Well, I'm not sure about the mango on this one, unless the way the website is, unless I'm reading it wrong, I'm not sure. But I'm not sure about the mango on this one guys. For me, you get the pear notes in there. Maybe there's a base of leather. It is okay. It's an okay fragrance. As I say, it's an attempt at Ultramal. It's not necessarily one of the best fragrances in from what I would say from Zara. But nonetheless, the new bottle is there for you to check out. I won't be purchasing it for this one, guys. Longevity wise, probably lasted a little bit longer than I'd say for Rich Leather. But for me, it just at the time it came out, it was something new, and obviously it was a take at Ultra Mal. But at the same time, now I wouldn't say it's a redundant fragrance, but to me, there's not really anything coming from it. It's just okay. It's not offensive, and it's not a fragrance which you would necessarily go to in when you literally think to yourself, I want to wear a fragrance today. This wouldn't be my first choice. This would be something which is at the back. Maybe if you're going to do some sports, so you're not really too worried, or you're just going to have something just to have it there as a backup, maybe. I wouldn't really even say you could wear this to the club, because I don't think it's going to last that long. I don't think it's going to project that much. It's just a so-so fragrance. So for me, guys, if I were to pick one, again, based on these bottles, the new ones or the new bottles, but the fragrance is still the same, personally, I would probably go more so with this particular one, which is Gourmand Leather. This one to me just didn't really have much by way of depth. It didn't really project that well, and performance was lacking. Equally on this one, guys, the performance isn't particularly great. Projection is slightly better because it's slightly sweeter, and for me, I mean, for the cost of what it is, I mean, $17.99 if you're going to buy two. If you're desperate to get something, fair enough. Can't really go wrong. They're not offensive fragrances, and they'll probably last you a long time, because, as I say, they're not really my first choice, and you can see how much juice I have respectively of both of them. So that's my thoughts, guys, on these are the versions that came out actually a few years ago, but the new versions for 2019 are pretty much the same juice. It's just in a new bottle. So they're my thoughts on those two, guys. Let me know what your comments and your thoughts are. Thank you for the comments, likes, and subscriptions. Let's keep it going. Thank you as well, guys. As I say, I'm not trying to be a professional doing this stuff. I'm just giving you my take, and if I get something wrong on the video, I do appreciate the comments, but bear in mind, guys, as I say, this isn't my main job. So I just enjoy putting out my opinions, and I'm happy to hear what you guys have to say as well, guys. So thank you very much, guys. Martin Martinez. See you soon. Which one are you going to pick? Let me know which one you got in your collection, guys. See you soon. Ciao.